Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Jonathan Belcher here doing this video. And what I want to talk to you about today is, of course, the law of attraction, right? We're still in the law of attraction campaign of my video series. But I want to tell you how not to miss out on your manifestation, right? Do not miss out on your manifestation. And you can see I'm rocking a blazer today. I want to be somewhat professional today, so I threw on a blazer. I was like, you know what? Let me just switch it up a little bit. I had to take a break from the hoodies and stuff. Once in a while, just throw on a blazer or something like that. But in this video, I want to talk about how not to miss out on your manifestation, because when you're going through life, things happen, things come up, unforeseen situations, things that you didn't expect may come up. But I want to tell you how to not let those things that happen in your life deter you from your manifestation. And that it doesn't matter what you're trying to manifest. It could be maybe a new job, it could be a new car, it could be a new home. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's a new business. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, maybe it's a feeling, right? And I want to touch on that as well in this video. So you're probably going through your life, right? You're going through your everyday life, and you have these goals, and you have these dreams, and you have these visions. And you're ambitious. You have these big dreams in your mind and these big accomplishments that these things you want to accomplish in your heart. And have you ever been in a situation where you're going on your journey, and then something unforeseen out of nowhere comes into your life and completely kind of throws you off track, at least mentally. And the situation at hand is just a form of a distraction, right? When something just pops up in your life, when you have a clear vision, you have a clear focus, and then something magically just happens that kind of deters you, it's just a distraction. And I want to challenge you to see it as nothing more than just a distraction. Sometimes it's the universe trying to tell you, well, it's always the universe trying to tell you something, right? It's always the universe trying to tell you something, maybe to make you go harder, maybe to make you push harder, maybe make you to be more motivated, be more inspired. But some of you can relate to this. You know what I'm talking about, when you're doing great in your life and then maybe a bill comes up or something like that, or you experience tragedy in your family. Maybe you've lost a loved one. Maybe you've lost something, right? Something that was near and dear to your heart, and you're trying to figure out how to get your bearings back. You're trying to figure out how to get your clarity back. So when it comes to getting your manifestation, I want you to realize that what you focus on becomes bigger. What you focus on becomes bigger. It's just like if you grab the microscope right now, and even if you're looking at animal cells, or you're looking at some type of cells or something through a slide, and you're looking through the microscope, and when you focus that microscope on whatever it is, no matter how small that little speck is that you're analyzing through the microscope, because of the focus of the lens of the microscope, it becomes big, right? So something small became huge, where you can now see it and you can check out the details of that cell. So I want you to think of life and think of the law of attraction in a similar way, because that's kind of how life is. Life throws these distractions at you, and whichever distraction you choose to focus on, and you really, really choose to let that have a burdensome effect on your mind, that distraction is going to become a big distraction. And then when it becomes a big distraction, it starts to seem like an obstacle, almost like an obstacle you can't get past. But I'm here to tell you that you can overcome the obstacle. I'm here to tell you that you can jump the hurdle. I'm here to tell you that you can break through. I'm here to tell you that you can overcome. I'm here to tell you that you can supersede. But don't let the little distraction, become such a big focus in your life. And the reason why I decided to do more videos like this, where I'm basically empowering you to realize your power and realize the greatness that you have in store for you, is because I've been through some things in my life. I've been through situations where I've been discouraged. I've been through situations where people have said things, or I've did things that deterred me and made me feel like I couldn't accomplish something. So I said, I'm going to choose a different approach in life. Instead of tearing people down, instead of trying to always dim somebody else's light, I'm going to look for ways to shine light and help people to shine. I'm gonna look for ways to help people to know their power. And that's why I started doing these types of videos talking about the law of attraction and how to manifest what you want. You know what I'm saying? So, but understand that that stuff that gets thrown in your course, that throws on your journey, is just a distraction. That's all it is. And if you want to really, really, really get powerful and you really, really want to manifest what you want quicker, start to look at even the bad situations, the things you call a bad situation that comes up in your life. Start to try to get the lesson or try to learn something from those situations. You know what I'm saying? When you start to try to learn something from a situation or take a negative situation and turn it into a positive, you've really mastered the game once you got into that point, right? You've really mastered the game. At that point, nothing can really take you off course because you're taking even negative BS and you're transforming it, right? You're transforming it into something positive that can be used for your benefit and that can be used for your advantage. But understand that I'm here with you and I feel for you. No matter where you are right now, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what your situation is, but I want you to realize that there's so much power within your mind. There's so much power within your heart. There's so much power in your mind that you can't even fathom the power. But don't give the power to the enemy. Do not give the power to the distraction. Don't give the power to the deterrent. No matter what comes up in your journey, stay focused on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize the whole way through. Keep your eyes on the prize. There's going to be distractions. You know what I'm saying? And there's a saying that goes, walk by faith, not by sight. You know, walk by faith, not by sight. And what that basically means is that you just keep taking action, keep working towards what it is that you want, keep working towards what it is that you want to accomplish. And don't rely so much on your senses. Don't rely so much on what you see right now. Don't rely so much on the reality of the situation right now because you're more focused on the vision. So whatever action you put in today in your life, in your business, in your occupation, whatever action you put in today, you're putting that action in with the faith that you're going to get the results that you want. It's coming. It's coming sooner than later, sooner than you think. But you have to walk by faith, not by sight, which means that there is going to be a level of uncertainty on your journey. But if you continue to take advantage of the gift, which is the present moment, right? Here's the gift. Take the gift, right? It's a box with a bow on top with your name on it. When you open up that gift, you're going to see the present. The present moment. When you take action on the present moment and you utilize the present moment, because all we really have is now. You don't want to be too bogged down thinking about the past, and you don't want to be too bogged down thinking about the future because that's the stuff that discourages you. So I'm telling you things in this video so that you don't get discouraged and that you stay with your eyes on the prize. So when you take advantage of this present moment, the future handles itself. When you take advantage of this present moment, the future handles itself. That's why you walk by faith, not by sight. Walk by faith, not by sight. Walk by faith, not by sight. And that's how you're going to be able to catch your manifestation. You're not going to miss out on your manifestation when you walk by faith and not by sight. And understand on a deeper level that the manifestation isn't the only manifestation. I'm going to explain this. Let's say you're trying to manifest a new car, for example. You want a new car. Now, some people won't, most people I should say, which is what we're changing, most people won't feel good. They won't feel happy. They won't feel joyous until the literal car is sitting in their driveway and they can touch the car because now their manifestation is a reality to them. And the light is glaring a little bit. Let me just get this glare out the way. Sorry about that. Just had to get the little glare out the way. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Most people won't be happy until they really see the physical car in their driveway. But there are little steps of manifestation before the actual manifestation. There's a lot of things that you're manifesting on the way to the actual manifestation of the car, for example. What I mean is that your feelings, for example, is a manifestation. Your emotions, it's a manifestation. Some of the most powerful manifestations you can have in your life is your emotions and your feelings. Because your emotions and your feelings are either going to drive you in the direction of where you need to be, or it's going to take you away from the direction of where you need to be, your emotions and your feelings. So every single day when you wake up in the morning, you want to manifest a feeling of powerfulness, a feeling of positivity, a feeling, most importantly, that you're capable and that you're worthy and that you can do it. That's the feeling you want to manifest. Because when you manifest that feeling of power and you manifest that feeling of capability and you manifest that feeling of knowing I can do this, that feeling transpires into some type of habit. It transpires into some type of action. And then now you put that faith combined with the works, and then you can create a miracle. And that's how the manifestation process really works. The manifestation, the actual thing that you get, that you want, the house, the car, the relationship, whatever, that's just a byproduct. That's just the result of how you've been thinking. That's all it is. It's a result of how you've been thinking. So in order to get there where you want to be, you can't operate from a negative place. You can't think with a negative emotion. You can't say, all right, I'm at point A right now, and I want to get to point Z. Because I'm at point A, I'm going to feel unhappy. You can't say that. I'm going to feel negative. I'm going to be pessimistic. I'm going to be a non-believer. I'm going to question myself. I'm going to second guess myself. I'm going to doubt myself. I'm going to be in fear because I'm at point A, but I want to get to point Z. Well, in order to get to point Z, you can't operate with the mind frame of a person at point A. Even if you're at point A, you literally have to take on the mind frame of a person who's at point Z if you want to get to point Z. And I hope this is making sense. I hope that this manifestation lesson is making sense. You can't be at point A wanting to get to point Z by operating at point A. Put your mentality at point Z. How would you feel if you were already at point Z? How would you think if you were already at point Z? How would you behave if you were already at point Z? How would you talk if you were already where you wanted to be? How would you conduct yourself? How would you take action if you were already where you wanted to be? Whatever those answers are to those questions that I just asked you just now, do that now. Stop putting it off. Stop putting off the feeling. Stop putting off the emotion. Stop putting off the belief. Stop putting off the faith. Stop putting off the habits. Everything you want to be it now. Every way you want to think it now. Which means if you want to get to point Z, and when you get to point Z, you're going to be happy, you need to be happy now. Don't keep saying, oh, when I get to point Z, I'll be happy. You'll never get to point Z with that feeling. You'll never get to point Z with that manifested emotion. Because the emotion of not being happy because you haven't gotten to where you want to be, that emotion is nothing more than an acknowledgement that you're not who you want to be. It's further bringing to you, making bigger to you and obvious to you that I'm not at point Z. So therefore, you can't take the powerful action that you need to take. Until now, you've decided to change. You're thinking about it and you're saying, you know what? This makes a lot of sense. John is right. I can no longer operate from a place of negativity if I want the positive results, because you have to be vibrating on the frequency equated to what you want. So check your feelings, right? Check your feelings. That's a manifestation in itself. Having a thought process to where you're not resistant to what you need to do next in your life, in your business. Having a thought process where you're no longer going to fear the what ifs. You're no longer going to have doubts. That's the type of thought that you want to adopt. A fearless mindset. A mindset of no doubt. A mindset where you understand you're walking by faith and not by sight. And subscribe to my channel. You can hit the bell below. Hit the bell below to get notified whenever I make videos like this. And drop a comment. Let me know how thinking more positively has helped you, or using the law of attraction has helped you manifest what you wanted in your life. Drop a comment letting me know your experience. Drop a comment let me know if you're getting value from this video as well. And also share this video with 5 friends or family who you think may be blessed from this message, who you think needs this message or would want to hear this message. I would really appreciate that. You can go to workwithjohnbelcher.com, read my blog, share it with others, and get money. Workwithjohnbelcher.com. But yeah, don't let the distractions don't let the distractions accomplish what they want to accomplish, which is taking your eyes off the prize. Don't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are gonna happen that may make you feel a little negative, and that's normal because we're human beings. We have feelings, we have emotions. But if you're in a discouraged place, you can't stay in that discouraged place. You can't live in the house of discouragement and expect success. You can't live in the house of fear and expect abundance. You can't live in the house of doubt and expect riches and expect to accomplish and expect to achieve and expect to overcome and expect to break through. You can't live in those houses of negativity and expect things in your life and in your business to change. You have to live in a different house. What is the most important house you'll ever live in? This house. What's going on in this house? Because everything that's going on in that house is going to determine your future. Despite what all the negative people around you are saying, despite what all the naysayers are saying, despite what all the critics are saying, despite what all the doubters are saying, the most successful, the most glorious people walking the face of this earth, they're never dominated by a mindset of fear or doubt. They're always dominated by a mindset of faith. They're always dominated by a mindset of walking by faith and not by sight. And as long as you do that, as long as you continue to walk by faith and not by sight, I promise you things will get better in your life. Things will start to manifest. Things will start to change. And that doesn't mean that things that are getting better, that does not mean that negativity can't try to come into your life. Because when you're on the brink of your manifestation, that's when all the BS is going to be thrown your way to see how strong your faith really, really is. Because you can't have a testimony without a test. You know what I'm saying? So understand that when you're on the brink of a major breakthrough, whether financially, spiritually, mentally, some BS is going to get thrown into your life to try to take off or try to make you revert to your old ways. Don't let it happen this time. Don't let it trick you out of your position. This is Jonathan Belcher. I'm going to see you in the next video. Peace out.